And I'm joined today by the one and only John Papa. He is president of Diversified Planning Strategies Advisors. And we also have another very special guest in the house today. That would be Luke Papa, John's son.
Kristen, hello.
Hi.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, welcome, both of you. It's so great
excited
to be here.
Another great show in the book we got.
For sure. Well, gosh, what a family affair. I can't wait to get into this. So the reality is, in my work as a financial educator, I have traveled the country and talked with so many folks, and a lot of people are really concerned with what happens when my financial advisor, heaven forbid, when that day comes, when either they pass away or they retire. Who's going to continue to handle and manage my money? And so what I love, and I can't wait to get into the history of all this, is you have a succession plan for your clients built in.
Yep, so true, Kristen, so true. You know, I started this practice with my dad in 1986. I'm kind of dating myself, but we started it a long time ago, and we were, a father-son team, and we dealt with our clients, separately, but we would cross, clients every once in a while. And then in the last 10 to 15 years, we really started working on all the clients together. And, my dad got older. He was a little older than I was, and he retired about 10 years ago. And had recently passed away. And, it wasn't a big deal back then because we're father-son, so there was always somebody, the question never came up. And in the last few years, since my dad retired, I was getting the question all the time, hey, John, what happens if something happens to you? What happens to our plan that we designed together and built together? What happens to our plan? I didn't really have an answer until, about 6-7 months ago. Luke was about to graduate from the University of South Carolina, and he called me up out of nowhere and said, hey, I think I want to join the practice. Now, we talked about it off and on while he was in school about coming into practice, but he never really committed to that. And then he called out of nowhere, and so far, like, the rest is history. Like, that's a great, Luke, that's phenomenal. It's a third generation coming into DPS Advisors. It gives us a legacy for our clients so that now he'll carry the torch like I'm doing now with my dad's clients. They're coming to our office and I deal with them, personally, and it'll happen with Luke eventually. So we're so excited for that. We're really glad he's here.
That is so cool. Was that a fun phone call to make? To tell your dad? Yeah.
Absolutely. And I could tell from him he sounded excited too. So that even reassured me that I was making the right decision.
For sure. I love that.
Well, first I had to find out if he was calling me from the fraternity house to make sure it was serious. And then we had to have a really serious conversation about it.
Oh, I love it. I love it.